Hello, my friends. Welcome to another episode of Dream Daddy. I was about to call it Daddy Daycare. I totally didn't watch that movie just now. Anyways, when we left off, we were at this sentence. We just got back from what I like to nickname a date with Brian, but it's really not a date. It's just mini golfing with Brian. So we are just back from that. So let's keep going. Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. Wow. Okay, let me start that over. Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. She immediately plops down on the couch and flips on the TV. So, how's your hang with Brian? He wasn't too spicy about his crushing defeat, was he? Nah, he was pretty gracious about it, like, frustratingly gracious. Yeah, how dare that guy have some decency? Come on, Dad, he seems like a neat dude. I think so? I don't know, the guy loves a good competition. But then again, apparently so do I. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure for a bit, but Daisy was really adamant about not digging without a permit. So we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics. I put her to bed and then sat around eating Brian's food. Don't tell him I said that. That's standard babysitting protocol, I believe. I really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. Yeah, Brian says she has a hard time relating to other kids. She kind of reminds me of you at your age. Although she doesn't bite people as much as you did. I can't believe I'm finally the cool older kid. Feels good. You gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me. Oh, I told him I was an amazing fisherman. You hate fishing. I know. I'm kind of panicking. I'm sure it'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn and sit silently in a boat on a lake for hours on end, with no promise of a tangible reward. Your only companion being the fear and doubt of you harbor deep within your heart. Fishing's fun. You'll remind yourself as the world darkens around you, and you wonder if it's really you staring back at yourself in the lake's reflection, or simply just the abyss. Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us. It is my constitutional right to outright refuse this order. Daisy's coming too. Well, I bet if you could convince Brian to bring his dog. Fine, sold, I'm in. Alright, I'm bushed. Gonna call it a night. Don't stay up too late, okay? You got it, Pops. Date complete. Oh my god. This is hilarious.
Of all the dates I've been on, that sure was something.
This is amazing. I didn't realize this was gonna... So, okay. We got a belly laugh, angry about weather, baby boomer, yo-ho-ho. What? I don't understand this. Okay. Can we keep going? Okay, we can keep going. That's hilarious. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we have any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple of letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Giggity. Hey, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you might want this big old envelope like we got from HIA.
Yes.
Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh, I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive and it's far away. I think for a moment, HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want.
Yeah.
Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen somewhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on the patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. Yeah. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photo editing software for free? God, I wish my school did that. That's what I want to do. Freaking BS. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it in between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew her with her mouth closed. I wondered who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Oh man, that's not the truth. We'll have a rant about that later. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough and sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No! I don't want to put a damper on your news, but I need you to knock that out of the park in the last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay, I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. I think you could handle the 14-hour drive to come home. Think you could handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads out to cross. And don't get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes well up with tears. Aww. Aw, she was a little teary too. I saw little eye puffs. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very proud of you. You're all grown up now and you're such a good person and I hope you know how important you are to me. God, that sounded more like vomiting. And you know what? I realized my roommate just got home, probably, so he's probably hearing this vomit going on. Anyway. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears into my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I put Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. I love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops.
Welcome. You've got
okay, we have to bug another dad. So, we've banged Robert. We already have another date eventually for Brian. You know, we should bang the teacher. Let's see. Okay, middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know I'm sorry. On a Friday night, you are most likely to brew some strong tea. He sounds boring, but we need to bang the teacher to get the kid good grades. Let's do it. And I said bang the teacher on the internet, I just realized. I navigate to Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime, but I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones is sick. Uh-oh. Is there any possible way you could replace them? I completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm going to be honest with you here. It's the middle school class. I need as much help as I can get. I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for. And they're in middle school, arguably the worst age to be. But we gotta bang the teacher. Gotta deal with it. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, how was middle school for you? Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible. Now, what's odd there, it was actually 2 years for me, which was a waste of a school in my opinion, but you know, whatever. Everyone sucks. No self-awareness. It's a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a in a gross old building for 40 plus hours a week, doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza all day? Top 40s pop? Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like? Don't remember, didn't like it, I thought it was fine. I'll go with this. There's nothing really out of the ordinary for me. I had friends who, no, they all wronged me in some way, shape, or form. They were terrible to me. And wait, I was terrible to them, too. It's all rushing back to me. Middle school is awful. I had repressed it for so long. Dad, did we just have a breakthrough? I think we did. See? Middle schoolers are just reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle schoolers? Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was to the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizzas at a clam chowder factory. Oh, is that why you don't eat clam chowder anymore? No, it was because Bobby Willington threw up into one of the vats of clam chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me. Right, let's leave that story firmly in the past. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vegas sounds like he could really use this help. Plus, you gotta hang out with the cool fish. Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. What? Are you worried about a whale? That a whale is gonna pop out of the torch tank? Torch? Touch! Okay. Are you worried that a whale is going to pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't put that fear in my mind. Well, they don't... Do they have penguins in there? Yes, they have penguins there. Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of oceans. I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddled around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end.
I don't know.
Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. I'm glad you're here. Hugo, it's been a debacle all morning. We're shorthanded and most of the kids won't stop screaming. As I'm sure you know, this is the case with all middle schoolers. I've lived through Amanda at 12 and I'm all too familiar. Great. Well, it's up to you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over here. Hugo walks up to a gaggle of preteens. Isn't that like a gaggle of hens? That's funny. Who are all sitting on the ground, playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. Can you guys put your phones away? All of the kids look up for a moment and stare at Hugo, then they go back to texting. At least they're quiet. Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can feel it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school, after all. Well, we'll see. The classes start filing into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each child. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. These kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet? Honestly, it's just busy work so that the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asks them to sit quiet for 10 minutes to think about the giant Great Barrier Reef. Teacher hacks, I like it. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with bugs? Well, we just did a unit on the old man in the sea, and nothing quite like introducing the kids to futile preservance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays. It gives us some time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on, they have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. While the kids text on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. That right there is a lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size? Whoa. Their spines are venomous too. Nature's hardcore. You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here. Hugo points out a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank. That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world. And they just keep it there? Oh, they're just relatively harmless as long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them? Tissue necrosis. Cool. Nature's wild. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there? That one? Yeah, that's the... American longfish, blue-nosed wiggly, humphead wrasse. Humphead. Yeah? Did you know that paranormal, psychiatric. This guy seems like psycho stuff. This is the only species of fish known to develop clinical depression. Wait, are you serious? Serious as a heart attack. We're talking fish here. There's no time for jokes. That's a clownfish. Right. We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who started fighting over a Capri Sun. I walk around the room, reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside of the enclosure. After a while, I look around to see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in a childlike wonder. The ripples in the water cast blue moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry hormonal teens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. Oh, I hope he doesn't notice me staring. Wow. I walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? I'd rather stare at you. We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. Are those two sharks kissing? Okay, we can learn a great deal. A great many mysteries, I don't know what I was reading. A great many mysteries lie in the ocean. It truly is fascinating to be able to observe it in a setting such as this. Oh, hearts and butterflies and eggplants. He loved it. That's a very astute point, Randy. We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. We eventually make our way to the touch room, which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. I stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my well-moistured hands. Hugo rolls up his sleeves and sticks his hand in the water. Don't you want to pet some rays, Randy? Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance. Come on, it'll be fun and informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they will probably bite me in my delicious hands if given the chance. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed. The horseshoe crabs only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand in the cold water. I touch a stingray as it glides past me. See, not so bad. It feels like a slimy something that I totally didn't read before clicking the button. I'm sorry, guys. Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? I dip my hand back into the touch tank with my renewed vigor for the ocean. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for the same one. I pull away blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're surprised you're supposed to be touching fish. Sorry, I just get a little carried away at Wait, that girl over there looks suspicious. Why is that? Oh. Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Susan, get back here. Hugo runs after a middle schooler and kisses her before she can make it to the exit. Want to tell me what's in the bag? Oh, textbooks? Want to tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop. Look, kid. We don't have time for games here. That's an easy 5 to 10 in the clink. I'm not afraid to hit a Whatever it is, it goes back in the touch tank. Now, you're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do. Oh. Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time, we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands in a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move. Huh? Hugo leans down and unzips the bag. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor. And an employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back in the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside where he's gonna die?
I don't know.
Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder. Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surrounding us. Oh. Look over here. Hugo points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of a tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth. Oh. That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes the fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. It's a male seahorse giving birth. A little murmur from the students. They jump back on their phones. Fun fact, male seahorses can give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. Man, we thought we had it hard.
Oh.
I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. All, however, many thousands of them. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo.
Yes.
It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find more about the things we don't understand every day of our lives. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Good point. That is a very good point. Jeez. Ugh. And you're missing his epic man bun, guys. Here. Man bun! Sorry for the screen. I'm gonna see about fixing that in the next episode. But I still don't trust... I forgot. I lost it. Oh well. We'll get there. Finally, we make our way over to my favorite part of the tour. The Arctic exhibit. Do we get to see the penguins? Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yes. Our group of kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad.
Whoa.
Hugo grabs my arm. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. Wait, just kidding, it's very bad. Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. I look over to the penguins to see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door of the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked the whole time? We gotta stop it before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs toward the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody, I have an announcement. The whole room turns toward Hugo. Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everyone just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and I'm greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst, hey! The girl whips around and looks at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here. Neither can you. I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somehow entrapped. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Where are they even going to go? They're going to live in my closet. Look, I just don't even have time to argue this. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save a penguin.
I don't know.
A little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions, so they don't all live in the cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention they don't fly? The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Lay down the law, try to relate to her, bribe her. Bribe. I will give you 20 bucks right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second. Okay. Well, give it to me right now. I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, well, I have 12 and some change. Also, there's a button here. Is that enough? Pay me the other 8 later and we have a deal. We move to shake on our arrangement before I suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. They're going to have to block these birds. That's amazing.
Block that
What?
bird.
Oh my gosh. Okay, how do you block? Yes. I love it. No. Get away. Away, birds. Okay. Slapping penguins! Oh my god. Keep away. This is harder than you expect. Jeez. No. No. Penguins, no. Stay away. How long do I have to keep doing this? Oh my god, I moved my screen. No. Oh, no. Ah. Where's the timer? There's no timer. We bribed the penguins too. Close it. Yes. Oh my god. That was great. I accidentally moved my screen, so I hope it didn't flub up the recording. 7 penguins escaped. Oh my god, that was great. Whew, glad that's over. Just in time too. Hang on, let me move my screen again. It looks like Hugo just wrapping up his something penguin speech. And that's why I think that penguins are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out of a sense of duty. Everybody starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have had a dead penguin on your hands. Well, it was the thought that counts. No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8. What? I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan. I suppose that so that they can compare animal thief notes. You're not off the hook, Molly.
Oh.
Randy, did you just bribe a child? Yeah. It was the only way to get her out of the exhibit. I'm not proud of what I've done. Well, he likes it. I'm not proud either, or of my Penguin Facts TM lecture, trademark lecture, but at least we got her out. Let's just get through the day and get out of here. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way out of the school buses. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load on the buses, Hugo pulls me aside to make out with me. I'm kidding. Hey, Randy, thank you so much for helping me out today. You're a lifesaver. It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun. Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? Oh, he wants to take me out! I love cheese boards. I'm all about cheese boards. There's nothing on earth more satisfying than a good cheese board. Go with that. Great! Well, I gotta... I gotta go make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around. I walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where the panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin. We've all been there. I had to run in and grab her before the employees saw. You got to go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins are stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though. I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He's usually kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud. He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. All right, too much adventure for me today. I'm going to rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. All right, I think that's a good point to end this episode off. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Oh, wait, let's get the stats here. Whew.
That was so good you gave me goosebumps.
Okay. Cool. Don't know what that was. But yeah, anyway, see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see your faces later. Bye!